Hi, I'm Susan Glenn. I'm faculty at Rowan College at Gloucester County, but I'm also the chair of Kotoricon, which is our annual anime convention. We hold it every January on campus, and we just celebrated our 10th year. I'm here today with a couple of the volunteers from Kotoricon. I want to introduce Amanda Gahm, who is a co-chair and helps with running the convention and planning the convention. And also I have Kelly Terry with me today. And Kelly is in charge of our guest relations at Kotoricon. So we wanted to give you a chance to learn a little bit about the convention. We had a very successful year this year. And I think I'd like to start with Amanda. Maybe you could describe some of the events and things that we had going on.
So we had a handful of different events that went on during the convention. We had fast chats, which was kind of like speed dating, but for friends. That went on for a few hours each. I would say about 3 or 4 hours during the convention, where people would come together. There'd be small activities and fun questions that they could ask each other and get to know each other. And then after a 5-minute timetable, they would swap. So people would move to the left, people would move to the right, and then you would have a whole new person to make friends with. We also had the Bob Ross Memorial Art Contest, which is probably one of my favorite things to do. Attendees have random art supplies that are given to them, and then they follow along to a Bob Ross Joys of Painting video with whatever they have. So we've had macaroni art, we've had finger paints, we've had popsicle sticks, markers, just whatever we have, you get. And then we also had, as a fun collab, HiboCon. HiboCon was started in Japan a few years ago as a celebration of Hiboi. Hiboi means crappy or poorly made. So HiboCon is a crappy robot building contest. And because our theme was Mecha, we thought, what better way to celebrate the fact that robots are awesome than building really crappy ones? So we had just a room filled with junk. People brought in junk. People had junk. They brought in really sad robots, really cool robots, and then they competed in sumo style competitions to see who was the best crappy robot. And that was a whole lot of fun.
Thank you. Kelly, you are in charge of guest relations. What kind of guests do you bring in for Kotoricon? We
bring in voice actors from different anime shows. We bring in bands. We had a really great J-punk band. They were from New York, called Gelatine. That was a lot of fun. We bring in other musical guests that do anime songs. We had a group that was Spellbound Strings that everybody sang along at the end with the Pokemon song as they played it. That was great to see. We have some performers that do comedy. It's just a whole lot of fun. We have all kinds of things. And this year we even had a dog. We had cosplay corgi named Kiba, and that was a lot of fun.
I love Kiba.
Kiba was so cute.
It's a lot of work every year organizing Kotoricon. We plan all year, and we're already planning the next year, but everybody gives up a lot of time to get this up and running. Amanda, why do you spend the time on it? What do you get out of it?
It's for me, it's mostly about just having the event and then doing something that I enjoy. I love anime, I love planning stuff, I love seeing things come together, and then I'm using something that I love to help people that need it. And it's being able to bring that experience to different people that attend the convention, and they all become a part of this really good thing that we're doing. We're all here to raise money for charity, we're all here to help people, and we're all here to do nerd stuff to help people. And I think that's honestly the best part about Kotoricon.
What about you, Kelly? Is there something that drives you to do this every year?
Well, it started as a co-op thing.
Yes, I remember that.
6 years ago. But since then, it's just been fun. It's seeing the faces of all the kids that are there. They're running around, or laughing, or joking with each other. Nobody has an issue with each other. They're just themselves. You can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah, my favorite thing in it is the charity auction. because everybody is just super generous. They get into these bidding wars and they have so much fun. And we had a comedian, Uncle Yo, run our charity auction this year with one of our faculty members, Owen Canarney, and it was an amazing charity auction. And then one of your VIPs came in, Brad Swale,
Yes.
and he had brought a whole bunch of toys that from his personal collection that he'd signed, and they were toys of characters that he voiced in anime. So like the prices just went up immediately as soon as he started auctioning that stuff up. Amanda, maybe you could talk a little bit about some of our voice actor guests.
We had Team Rocket from Pokemon. So that was the duo of Michelle Knotts and James Carter Cathcart. So they both voiced Jesse and James from Team Rocket. We also had Jamie McGonigal, who has done voices in Yu-Gi-Oh! Brad Swale, who fit into our mecha theme really, really nicely. He's voiced Setsuna F. Seiei in Gundam 00, and he was also the voice of Amuro Ray in the original Mobile Suit Gundam. We had Paul St. Peter, who is, so Paul St. Peter is actually the voice of Ansem in the upcoming game, well, in all of the games, but the upcoming game, Kingdom Hearts 3, which was a really big deal. He was an absolute joy to have.
Yeah.
He was so much fun to have. And then we had
Damon Mills.
Damon Mills, who is an up-and-coming voice actor. He was our first, we were his first convention ever. And so just seeing him go from voicing background characters to main voices in different anime now are really, really cool.
So Kelly, do the guests actually get to spend time with the voice actors?
All the time. They don't have to pay like big cons. They can go, we had tables set out throughout the college center this year, so they could just go right there and get their autographs, get pictures taken with them, have a conversation with them. They love it. We had lines all around the building.
It was
neat.
It's nice,
Yeah.
to have them
They
out
love the
there.
interaction.
We also have a dealer's room and an artist alley that have all sorts of amazing artists this year. I was amazed at
crazy.
They were very
it was
nice.
crazy. It was really beautiful stuff. And the dealer's room, they were bringing in licensed goods that they could sell to the fans. So there's quite a bit of variety of things that could be done when you go to Kotoricon. We've been doing it for 10 years. 10 years is a long time. It's been very successful. We've donated a lot to charity over those 10 years and endowed a scholarship. The next year, any plans? Any ideas?
We're gonna try something new. After doing this for 10 years, we've realized that we don't want to just be another con. Anybody can go to any con anywhere and get certain things done. But what we do really well is we interact with our guests. Our guests interact with us. We do really well at just doing things together. And I think that's where we need to start focusing on, and that's where we're going. And I'm really excited to see where that goes.
So exciting new things.
Lots
on
of
the
exciting new
horizon.
things.
Well, I'm really excited to see what happens next year, and sort of the sky's the limit as far as the sorts of things we can do. So I hope you guys are going to be helping again next year, and hope everybody can join us for our 11th Kotoricon. Thank you very much.